Today we welcome to the studio Mel Powers. Mel is the director of the Office of Emergency Services. And how are you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great, Wayne.
Appreciate you coming in, and a long time since you've been in with us, but you're a busy guy. We want to talk today about how people can stay safe in this weather. This is some horrible heat we're going through.
It is. It is. A lot of people worry about hurricanes. They worry about tornadoes, thunderstorms, ice storms, snow. You know, you always hear about that. But do you realize that heat is the #1 weather-related killer in the United States?
I did not know that. I did not know that.
The statistics show that over the past decade, probably 236 deaths per year.
Really?
Heat-related deaths.
Heat-related deaths. So, how does the heat, I guess the heat just dries your body out?
It does.
Now, we're not doctors here, but I'm just curious as to how you react to heat. What's going on?
Your body tries to compensate for it. You know, there's two different issues when it comes to heat. You got heat exhaustion and you got heat stroke. And there's a few differences. Heat exhaustion, it's bad, but you can survive that.
Yeah.
You'll notice that you'll have a weak pulse, but you'll be real wet, clammy, sweaty. You know how you get out in the yard, you just get a little hot, feel a little nauseous, heat, sweaty. The sweat is your body's reaction. It's trying to cool you down.
Okay.
That is, when somebody has heat exhaustion, you want to bring them inside. Right. Give them a little sips of water. Get them cool, fan them, get them in some air conditioning. Right. They're going to be nauseous, but if they continue to vomit, then you want to get medical attention. That's heat exhaustion. Now, heat stroke is a completely different story. Oh. Heat stroke is where your body has already tried to cool you down. It's tried, you have sweat, it's trying to cool you, and you just don't have any liquid left in you.
Oh, man.
You're dehydrated now. The difference now is you've got a strong pulse, it's rapid, but your skin is completely dry.
Oh, boy.
There's no way for you to cool down anymore, so your temperature continues to rise.
So that's your first big clue. Your body is not cooling. Your skin is dry. Your heart's beating normally. But your skin's dry and you're overheated.
You're overheated. There's no way the body can now cool itself off, so it's going to continue to heat up.
All right, so what do you do then?
Call 911.
Don't just go to the hospital or go see a doctor.
Call 911. Usually at this point in the stage, they're going to be very nauseous. They could lose consciousness because the body is starting to shut down. You can have organ damage because the body's just overheating itself.
Oh, boy. So remember that. The skin is dry and everything seems normal, but you're overheated, but the skin's dry. That's your first sign of danger.
That is a medical emergency.
A medical emergency. Call 911. What do we do to prevent getting to that point?
Well, a lot of things you want to look at. We use an acronym HEAT. Heat. Okay. Because what are we talking about? We're talking about heat. So look at the acronym HEAT. H, hydrate.
Okay.
You want to hydrate. You want to drink water. Good old water. Nothing better than water. You can go out and spend $5 on some sports drinks, but you know I can open my tap water up. It doesn't cost me a dime, and it's the best thing for you. Hydrate.
Lots of water. Drink water.
So that's the first thing. H, hydrate. Right. E, you want to educate yourself. And when we talk about educate yourself, cut the news on. Look at the weather. See what it's going to be. Today they're talking about the temperatures being 94 degrees. That sounds like a lot, but now you got to add the humidity into it, and now the heat index goes up to 101 to 102 degrees. Now that is in the shade. That is in the shade. So if you're under that big pecan tree, 102, 101 heat index.
Yeah, and you think you're okay in the shade, but
no, you're not.
You're not.
Now, if you get out into the direct sunlight, it's proven that it can add 15 degrees to your core temperature. So at 102 degree heat index, and you're out in the sun running, jogging, working, you can add 15 degrees. You can be up to 117 degree heat index.
And that's when it really starts to get dangerous.
That's when it gets dangerous.
I know the National Weather Service says that when the heat index gets to 105, they issue a heat advisory.
They do. At 105, they issue the heat advisory, and that is for us to kind of step back, look, see what we're doing. Is this something I really need to be doing? If I'm outside working in the yard, it might be time to go inside, watch some TV, and relax.
Okay.
But you just got to educate yourself. You got to know what the weather is going to be when for that day.
Okay.
And educate what we just talked about. Know the signs. Is
Okay.
it are we suffering from heat exhaustion?
Right.
Is it heat stroke? So E, educate.
Okay.
A, act.
Act.
So you want to act quickly. If you come across somebody that you think is heat exhaustion, you want to get them, take them inside, little sips of water, cool them down, fan them, get them in some air conditioning, and you should be okay. If they continue to be nauseous and vomiting, you call 911.
Okay. Something you said.
Okay.
Let me ask you about this. You said little sips of water.
Right.
Shouldn't they just guzzle it down?
No.
That's not good, huh?
There's two things that chugging water would do for you.
Well, you
One,
drown for one.
You can drown. You really can.
Beside the point. I know you can.
Yeah. You can throw it all back up.
Oh.
So it can make you sick.
Okay.
It can give you cramp. You
Okay.
can cramp up. Those are the two biggest things. You don't want to drink a lot of water. You can also put your body in shock.
Oh, okay.
And a lot of people think, let me get some good old cold ice water. Just regular tap water out of your sink.
Room temperature tap
Room
water.
temperature. Don't give them. You know, a lot of people want to take that big old bottle of water and just pour it over their head when they're hot, and that can put you into shock.
Wow. So don't do that. Sips of water.
Sips of water, small sips of water.
Sips. Regular. Just
Room
keep going it.
That's
Room
it.
temperature.
That's it. Don't chug it. Don't give them ice water, but you want to act quickly. When it's heat stroke, when they've got that dry, hot skin, sometimes they can be unconscious. You got to act fast. That is a medical emergency. You want to call 911. Get them into some air conditioning. You want to take a sponge or a rag with some cool damp water, place on them. That's about all you can do.
Don't pour any water over them, though.
No.
Don't pour water over them, and drink sips.
Sips of water.
And that's a medical emergency. That's when while you're doing this, call 911.
Call 911. Exactly.
Right. And that's all right.
So then you got T.
T. What's T?
That's the best part of it all.
Oh.
Take it easy.
I like that.
Take it easy. You know, don't overexert yourself outside. Just take it easy. Reevaluate what you're doing. If you're out in the yard, working in your yard, it's something you don't have to do. Don't do it. Go inside.
It'll wait.
It can wait.
Yeah.
It can wait. Just take it easy. So
if it has to be done, maybe pick a better time of day.
In the evening
late
time.
afternoon, early.
In the evening time.
Yeah.
Usually 6, 7 o'clock, it's going to start cooling down pretty quick.
Yeah.
And we're in the summertime, so it doesn't get dark till 9 o'clock.
That's right.
So you have plenty of time to do what you need to do outside.
That makes a lot of sense there. HEAT. All right. Let's go through it one.
All right.
All right.
Hydrate.
Hydrate.
Educate.
Educate.
Act.
Act.
Take it easy.
Take it easy. All right. That's good advice right there. Mel Powers is the director of our Office of Emergency Services here in Wayne County, and with this good information, Mel, I appreciate you coming by.
I appreciate it.
All right, buddy.